Hi everyone, wherever you are. I think you are still faring on well in Lord's name. Since the time I was with you yesterday on this beautiful viral channel, I would like to remind you again, my name is Chris. I'm happy to meet you this Wednesday afternoon, May 11th. And today, let me take you to a discussion surrounding the opinion polls in the country. So far, we have seen that the opinion polls are being released by two main companies, Mizani Africa and Tifa. Infotrack has been lagging, has been missing in action for some time, which we are used to. But that's not very important. What's important is to look at the data they have been releasing of recent. And even though some sections are differing with the findings, for my case, I trust the numbers. Only a few cases have issues, but I largely trust the numbers. Raila Amolo Odinga is doing quite well. Not very well, is doing fairly well. The gap between him and Deputy President William Ruto from Kenya Kwanza is narrowing down by day. He is filling up that gap with a lot of speed. Look at this. Last week, a research company, Tifa, released its data, its findings across 47 counties, fetched across 47 counties. And as William Ruto managed to garner 39% of support across the country, Raila Amolo Odinga came second with 32%. That is last week. The numbers have been consistent. Even the other week, we had numbers which were consistent. Last week, it's 37 against 32. This week, Mizani Africa, research company, just dropped new figures. And guess what? As we speak now, the difference between Raila Odinga and William Ruto is 0.1%. Last week, the difference was 7%. Today, as we speak, it is 0.1%. And it is even not today. Yesterday, it was 0.1%. Today, I don't know if it is now filled. So that's why I am saying Raila Amolo Odinga is doing quite well, but I'll not with certainty or with finality claim so, because I have been looking at social media posts from Kenya Kwanza side of support or support base, and they have said, they argue that the numbers are fictitious. They say the findings are fake. They claim that the research companies are compromised. That's what social media is saying. But now I ask myself, the same research companies, opinion poll companies or pollsters have been releasing these figures in the past, when the gap between Raila Amolo Odinga and William Ruto was still almost 20%. The gap between the two. As Ruto was around 52, Raila Odinga was at 27%. What did Kenya Kwanza support base say? Ruto is doing well. The opinion polls were not fake. That time, say 2 months ago. The gap was so huge, and Kenya Kwanza support base was very happy. Same companies, Tifa and Mizani Africa. Today, it's still Tifa and Mizani Africa releasing these numbers, and which seem to be consistent. Kenya Kwanza supporters on social media don't want to agree with them now. And that is the kind of politics this country has. Very, 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 very poisonous politics, where people will only agree with something when it's favoring them. When it's not favoring them, it becomes fake, and they protest in numbers. I want to tell our Kenya Kwanza brothers that they should be ready for this competition. Deputy President William Ruto is doing well, and he's competing with a seasoned politician by the name of Raila Odinga. They should be ready to win, but they should also be ready to lose elections. That's the bitter truth. They must be prepared. I am speaking to Deputy President William Ruto charges. Support base. Be ready to win elections. Be ready also to lose elections. The numbers are not good for you. The numbers are good for Raila Odinga. Though Deputy President William Ruto is still popular in the country, most preferred presidential candidate, but Raila Odinga has narrowed down that gap, and now the difference between the two is 0.1. I agree totally with those figures. Don't be surprised in the next 2 weeks when another opinion poll is dropped to meet a shocker. But there are a number of things Raila Amolo Odinga must do first to win this race with the landslide. He has a lot of mistakes. I have observed so many mistakes in his camp, and which Deputy President William Ruto is capitalizing on it thoroughly. I want to show you one mistake Raila Amolo Odinga is committing, and Deputy President William Ruto is taking advantage of it. Not sitting down with his French parties in Azimio and discussing matters going forward. That one is a great weakness in Azimio. But look at what Deputy President William Ruto is doing. Already Deputy President William Ruto is behaving like he's already running a government, which is okay. That's politics. Is having weekly meetings with these parties which are in Kenya Kwanza. Weekly meetings. And that one is attracting so many people in his camp. The perception is, or the aim is, to get people attracted to his coalition, and to get as many, to raid as many as possible from Azimio. Because Deputy President William Ruto has seemingly coached his team to portray a picture of a united front. So these guys don't show their weaknesses in public. Unlike in Azimio, where Kalonzo is speaking something else, Mutula Kilonzo Jr. is speaking something else, Raila is speaking something else. You go the other side, somebody else is speaking something. There's a divided community. But on the side of Deputy President William Ruto, Kenya Kwanza, these guys portray a picture of unity all the time. Yes, inside there are a lot of things happening behind the curtain. People are rivaling, people are fighting. But Deputy President goes very fast to calm the storm. What you see on TV, quite different from what happens behind. But when these people appear on TV, they are cool guys, they are good guys, they are peaceful guys. That's the work of Deputy President William Ruto. And that's why he's raiding Azimio day in, day out. So Raila Odinga should work on that, because it will create apathy in his camp. It's not a good perception on the side of Raila Odinga, And if he doesn't address that as fast as possible, it will eat him towards the August 9th general elections. Thank you very much. Thank you for following this channel. Make sure you subscribe, put a thumbs up to this video. Always follow our work. Be the first to be notified of anything we update online. Again, my name is Chris. Until we meet again tomorrow.